Hey everyone, this is Will. So in this video, I am going to discuss some of the really important things that you need to know that are the differences between Gumroad and Sendowl. I have actually made another video on my main channel where I compare all of the different platforms that allow you to sell digital products. So I will leave a link down below in the description. Definitely check that video out. It's going to be very useful. And also I do have special discounts and promotions, bonuses for all of the tools that I discussed. So again, all of the links down below in the description. And I also give out one of my courses completely for free every single week. So just press thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to enter the competition. Now let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so first of all, both of these platforms are just very basic platforms to sell digital products. You can just upload your products, share the links, and sell those products, and it doesn't really allow you to create a very advanced store or anything like that. Again, if you want to do something like that, check out my other video. But in general, so I'm not going to go through the products because products honestly are pretty much the same on both of these platforms. There isn't really much of a difference. And when it comes to analytics, it's pretty much the same as well, just basic analytics. The one difference that Gumroad has is you can actually publish posts. So basically you can sort of update your customers. And I honestly, it's nice to have this option, but I don't really think that it is very useful because it's not going to be, it's just very simple messages and it's not going to be as advanced as actually having a blog. So if you're just thinking from this perspective that you want to have some sort of outlet to reach your potential customers, I don't think you should go with Gumroad just because of this, because I do think that still, if you actually want to pursue that way, you do need to create a blog with some sort of third party, a different integration. Aside from that, when it comes to actual marketing, which again is very important because this is actually where most people struggle to get those sales, to get more conversions. When it comes to Gumroad, they do have these workflows at the customer section where basically you can create different emails and you can be selling your products. But honestly, they don't really have that much. You do also have your affiliates, so you can create an affiliate system where other people can promote your products. But this is everything that Sendowl has as well. And Sendowl actually has some additional features, and if we look right here, well, discounts, obviously Gumroad has discounts as well, but aside from that, Sendowl also provides upsells, and they also provide cart abandonments, and just having that upsell can increase your sales quite a bit. So this is something that is very important to consider when you're choosing between these two different platforms. Honestly, if you manage to upsell just a little bit, just a product or two here and there, you are going still, that is going to add up quite a bit and you're going to generate a lot more revenue. And the cool thing that I like about Sendowl is they actually have these templates. So it really depends, but let's say if we look at this template, you will see that they have this section right here at the bottom. So you have your card details, basically your order, and then you have this little section right here that asks you if you want to upgrade and get this additional item. So again, it depends how exactly you're doing your marketing, but if you do create another additional product that goes with your product that you can basically sell for, basically go together, then this can work really well. Another thing just to mention really quickly, if we look at the actual interface of both of these platforms, I would say that Gumroad definitely has a little bit nicer interface. It just looks a little bit more new compared to Sendowl. It just doesn't look as nice, but at the same time, I do have to say that both of these platforms are very simple to use. So in terms at least of user experience, it's really not big of a difference. Is both of these are super simple. And when it comes to actually for customers who come on your store to actually make the purchase, I would say that Gumroad is maybe slightly nicer, but then again, it is a personal preference and I would say that Sendowl isn't honestly that bad. If you look at pricing, this is where things get pretty interesting, because if you look at Gumroad, they do have a completely free plan, so you don't need to pay anything to start out with, which is great. There are some other platforms that do that. Again, watch my video where I cover all of the different platforms. There is a catch, however. You can only, well, you actually need to pay 5% fee from whatever sales you are generating, so you do have to keep that into consideration, and that can add up quite a lot very quick. If let's say you are selling a product for $100, you're going to pay Gumroad $5 from that, so as you can see, that can add up quite quick. And if you look at Sendowl actually has a basic plan that costs $9 a month, so this is the cheapest one. They don't have a free plan, and you are limited that you can only have 10 products, and you do have limited customization and 1 GB of storage. So this is something you need to keep in mind in terms of how many files you're going to have, how much space they take up, and so on and so forth. And honestly, when it comes to Sendowl, I would say it's a little bit hard to say when you just look at the pricing without actually looking at the back end. But most likely, I would say if you're going to choose Sendowl, you can use the basic plan, but I would suggest you use the premium plan. Just because you're going to have all of these additional features. So you'll have upsells, cart abandonments, you'll have all of your affiliates and all of that. And just having those couple functions, I do think they are worth paying a little bit more. So instead of, let's say here, paying $15, paying $24 a month, but having those upsells, having those cart abandonments, I think honestly it's just $9 more, and the extra sales that you're going to generate, I think that is going to pay back. And again, when we go to Gumroad, if you look at the creator plan, so first of all, you have to decide what you want to do. If you expect a lot of sales, then I would say definitely go with Sendowl, because you don't need to pay any percentage, and with Gumroad you do need to pay 5%, so that's going to add up quick. If you don't want to pay 5% though, Gumroad does have a creator plan which costs only $10, so it is very cheap, and then you get all of the features. By the way, on the free plan you are also limited in terms of some of the features, and with this plan you do get all of the different features and all of that. The only downside really, I would say, is that you don't have some of the marketing features that you do with Sendowl, and that honestly, yes, Gumroad is cheaper. It only costs $10, and let's say Sendowl, you really, I would say, need to go with premium plan. You're going to pay $14 more, but with those features, obviously depends how much your products cost. But let's say if you have a product that is $14, with the upsells, with the cart abandonments, I think, depending on how much traffic you have, but most likely you will probably be able to generate that extra 1 or 2 or probably a lot more extra sales with these couple of features. So it actually makes sense to pay a little bit more but get those extra couple of features. If you don't think that's going to be the case, and you don't think you're going to spend that, or sorry, you don't think you're going to get that many customers, then perhaps you can go with Gumroad and their free plan. And another thing to keep into consideration is that the $10 plan is for less than 1,000 customers a month, and if you want to go more than that, then you will need to pay accordingly, depending on how many customers you are actually having every single month. But I would say honestly, if you're having 1,000 customers a month, then definitely go with Sendowl and just get those upsells and get cart abandonments and all of that, because from 1,000 people you're definitely be able to upsell quite a few products and generate a lot more money. Or in general, honestly, if you have that many customers, then you might even be better with one of the more advanced solutions. So I hope you found this video useful. As I said, I have made another video on my main channel where I discuss all of the different platforms to sell digital products, so definitely check that video out. Also, all of the links, everything down below in the description. If you found this video useful, make sure to press thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on those notifications. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.